mix. It's his first time on the show, globally listening. I got him a little nervous. He's sitting over here trying to bring out the best in him. So, Amore, glad to have you on. You got to talk a little bit louder.
Sure.
Mike, sweetie.
Sorry. I said thank you. It's a pleasure. Really excited for this.
Wow, Star, he does have a voice for radio.
Oh, yeah.
So so we can go through this. So let's talk a little bit, I guess, about how you and I met, actually. We actually had a pretty interesting meeting, correct?
Yeah.
Gosh, the details are a little fuzzy.
Yeah.
Well, that's coming from...
But it was a good night.
It was a good night,
It was a
right?
good night. It's always a good night when you can't remember.
Yeah.
We were at Pasha, I think it was. No.
Star always
That was-
relates everything to Pasha.
You know,
That's not
Pasha,
good.
everything starts at Pasha. It just happens that way in New York. But anyway, we were at, what was it? We met Leon that night, actually. Leon Bollier. That was the same night that we met you, actually.
Exactly.
Standing outside, and you got
So
to
shout out to Leon. He's
Thanks,
a great
Leon.
guy.
You're awesome.
Great guy. I probably one of the funniest guys I've met in a very long time. But
Yeah.
definitely, so very proud of you, Amore, because that's. So let's talk about your inspiration. Leon is one of your inspirations, correct?
Yeah, definitely. I guess his Pictures album really opened me up to him, and then his follow-up album Phantasma was just, I thought, one of the most fantastic trance albums in a while, or really trance progressive. But inspirations, when I first got into the scene, which believe it or not wasn't long ago, maybe close to 5 years, my top names were Metal de Jong, Marcus Scholes, Airwave, at the time Ferry Corsten. But now I have to say my influences are a lot more vast, if you would say. Gotten more into progressive music, a lot of the more underground labels. Really obsessed with Guy J at the moment. He's unbelievable.
Okay. He is. He's really good, actually.
Yeah.
To back up a little bit to that, so Airwave was just here. So actually, shout out to Rory James. I know that that's one of Rory's really big influences. He was very happy to play with him. I unfortunately wasn't able to make it, but I did see him at Black Market. So hello to Tamer and his event. They throw really good event out there.
Yeah, Airwave was wonderful.
So, but Airwave, what did you think of Airwave?
That was unbelievable. I didn't think I'd see him live, ever.
Okay.
So the fact that he came to New York and he played at such a intimate venue, that was very I don't know. It was nerve-wracking just as a fan. Just being there holy shit. Sorry.
Yeah, to a minimum. It used
Okay,
used to be really wild and crazy. We're kind of, it is a club station.
Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah.
I had to watch my.
So
we even had the pleasure of meeting him that night, and he is genuine. He is a genuine guy. He's exactly what you would want him to be. And I've got a lot more respect for him now after meeting him and befriending him. So shout out to Laurent, aka Airwave. We love you.
okay, very cool, very cool.